everyone, long time no see. It is literally December 1st, so I'm still just if you're new, hi, welcome. I'm Melissa, I'm a writer. I just did NaNoWriMo and I also did daily vlogs for NaNoWriMo, so if you want to check that out, feel free, there's a playlist. So what usually happens with me when I have a big deadline or I'm working on a draft of something, my surroundings just become very messy, and I kind of accepted it because that's just kind of where I was. After something like this, it's really helpful for me to do a reset. So to like clean everything and spend time just like potentially doing a puzzle or reading, and I will still be writing. Really the main thing I won't be doing is editing a video every day, which it was actually fine, but it's just like I could take a break from that. It was actually just really funny because last night, November 30th, I've talked about this a couple times, but I had a work project where I started editing 3 videos that each had 6 cameras at like 10 p.m. after we had just filmed it. And then, so I edited until, I'm not even kidding, 5 in the morning. So it's like I was editing videos every day for a month, and then the last day editing for like, anyway, somehow I feel fine. I don't know. I can't even put into words how much laundry I have to do. Really, you guys, this is mostly just so that I can film myself cleaning so that I'll actually clean. So thank you for being along. Feel free to use this to clean. Go clean. Hey, is your room messy? There's a perfect amount of time left in this video for you to pick up at least half of it. Okay, see ya. Anyway, I'm gonna start a new one. It's Sunday now. I think the last time I talked was like Friday, maybe. I've been really just, well, you've seen what I've been doing. Really just cleaning and cleaning. I've also just been reading a lot. I did read, I think this is like the most famous fan fiction of all time and it's Manacled. Has anybody read? It is a Draco and Hermione fan fiction, but it's like it's longer than most novels. It's like 150,000 words or something. It's a lot. It's long. And a lot of people have like bound in book form. It is essentially The Handmaid's Tale meets Harry Potter. It's very, very dark. I'm not for the faint of heart. It's like if everything went just horribly wrong in Harry Potter and like 80% of the characters, including Harry, died. Like literally the first sentence of this book is Harry Potter is dead. Like it's an incredibly dark, incredibly explicit. Like if you know kind of the structure of The Handmaid's Tale surrogacy breeding program happening. Anyway, there's a lot of adult content in that book. But was it a good romance? Like high key, yes. It is a dark romance. I would say it's very much in line with, I don't want to reveal that I've read this, like that Hunting and Haunting Adeline situation where it's like, this is questionable. But I read that yesterday in a very strange turn of events. I was like, let me just see what this is about. Several hours later, I also finished Tower of Dawn. It's just a little reading update, I guess. And then I read Check and Mate. It's been interesting though, because when I was reading the last couple of nights, I've had this moment of like, oh, thinking about where I've left the characters and kind of wanting to go back to them and wanting to write more. And I had a couple moments like that where I was like, oh, I want to go write this scene. And then I decided like, I'm going to let that excitement, like soak a little bit. Like I'm going to let myself want it and not do it right away. I don't know why. I probably could have just gotten written, but I don't know. It was nice to like really take a couple days and really I haven't written since Wednesday and it's Sunday. I just kind of let myself have those moments of like, ooh, this part I'm excited to get back to and be like, okay, awesome. Let's do it later. Hey, it's about 3:30 on Monday, which is possibly the worst time to start being productive because we're smack dab in the middle of the hormone drop between 3 and 5 every day. And also it's Monday. But I'm gonna do it anyway. So all of Act 3 that I've written right now, I've written about 7,000 words of Act 3 and it's all been in my main gal's perspective. There's when I have two POVs or two timelines or stuff like that, I really like to be very intentional about where I weave things in. And so I think right now I'm going to just kind of read through her POV that I've already written and figure out kind of what all do I need to happen, because there's something that happens, but I don't know how, like, I could make this a whole, like, action sequence, but I don't know if I need to do that or not. Like, I don't know if that's necessary. Anyway, but this is the first time I'm writing since Wednesday, which is actually not that long at all. Like, I've gotten so many periods of my life where I'm not writing for weeks at a time, but I'm actually really glad that this feels like a long time because I want to be at that baseline I've talked about before. And I keep thinking about the scene. I think it's specifically where I left the book too. I was like, I just want to go back and write and just like make YouTube. It's like plans for YouTube and I want to make them happen. So, I need a meal prep. Oh, Darg Nobbit. That's a new one. Also, okay, I probably should have talked about this in my November updates, but I'm thinking my plan, which actually, if you look back before NaNoWriMo, this is kind of what I had been doing for a while, is that I usually post Sundays and Thursdays is my goal. Sundays is the one that I usually always am consistent with, and it's usually a writing vlog of some sort, like the writing vlog from the past week. Or if I'm doing a longer challenge, sometimes it'll be something else. But then the Thursday video will be a lot more like sit down and chat, not a lot of editing, no B-roll kind of a video. Sort of like a podcast, which I'm not starting a podcast, but maybe I am, but I'm not. I think that is something that is definitely in the future somewhere. We'll just kind of see where the wind blows, but that's kind of my plan, is that on Thursdays I talk about just whatever's going on, either with my writing, like maybe a topic I've been thinking about, like stuff I've talked about in the past is like querying or facing feedback or like talking about my past writing projects, just kind of picking a topic and chatting, kind of going off in a bunch of different directions. And then on Sundays, it being more of a vlog or some other sort of content like that. So that's kind of the plan. Probably should have said this in my last video, but you know, here we are. It's a Wednesday. I think I'm gonna end this video here. I've added about, I would say probably like 2,000 words to the book since the NaNoWriMo. Really just today and yesterday was the only time I was really writing. Keep an eye out for some community posts because I'm gonna kind of be gauging. I have a couple different ideas and strategies. It sounds so like, ooh, strategies for the new year, but I just kind of want to see what people are generally more interested in. So keep out an eye for those community posts. I might be asking some questions there. Let me know how you are recovering from NaNoWriMo. Are you getting back on the saddle of writing? Are you taking all of December off? What is the plan? Because I thought I would maybe get a little more of a break, which maybe I still will, but no. And that's okay because I was even realizing just taking a couple of days off of writing, it was so much harder to get back into it. No, I'm not gonna say that you shouldn't take breaks. Take breaks if you need them, but don't if you don't. But you probably do, so maybe do take a break anyway. I don't know. I don't know what my moral of the story is. I'll see you next week.